everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of The Butcher and the Chef. I'm here in Andover Township, New Jersey at this beautiful farm, Sunset View Farm. This is where we grow most of our ingredients for Caffe Anello, our fresh tomatoes. And we have a very special day today. We have the owner, Linda Grinthal, with us, who's going to take us on a tour of this beautiful land that she owns. And we're going to view all the different aspects of everything that's growing. So let's take a trip to go meet Linda. Hey, Linda.
Hi, John.
Nice to see you. How are you?
Good, thanks.
So this is the owner of the farm here, Linda. And Linda, explain to me a little bit about how this all came to be. What was your inspiration in moving out here and starting this farm?
Well, originally we moved out to Green Township when my son was a year and a half. We were from Hackensack. It was pretty city, and we really kind of wanted to go more for a country atmosphere. So we moved to Green Township to a farm, and we kind of apprenticed there for 10 years. And then we had 2 more children, and we wanted property and our own farm. So we found this, and it took us 6 years to save for it. We bought the land, and then we built on it. And I wasn't quite ready yet to do a community garden or a farm. So we wound up doing daycare so that I could stay with my my last child for a few years.
So Linda, how many community farmers are there? How many different people are there involved on the land here that have plots that they've planted and so on and so forth?
Well, on the farm, what we did, we have a farm that sells wholesale and retail, but we did also start this community garden over here, and we have 100 garden plots. Wow. And there's more than 100 gardeners because some of them share a plot. So they're all growing their own food because they want all natural. They want to grow without pesticides and herbicides just like we do. And we teach them. We're a teaching farm.
It's such a difference. I mean, you go to the grocery store and you grab a tomato off the shelf there and you bite into it and you taste it, and it's like tasting cardboard. There's no flavor. But then when you have it all naturally grown the way that Linda grows it here, it's like night and day. And that's why we use these tomatoes grown here for our sauces at Caffe Anello. It makes all the difference in the world with the flavor. So Linda, if it's all right with you, I'd like to take a tour. I know Sal, the butcher, is out roaming right now. We don't know where he is, but we'll run into him during the tour. I'm sure he's lost in the tomato patch in the back. So let's take a tour, and we're going to take a nice stroll around the farm and see everything that the farm has to offer.
Sounds good.
So Linda and I are here over at what is called a high tunnel, as Linda was just explaining to me a moment ago. And this really separates their farm from a lot of other ones. And Linda's going to explain a little bit about this.
And this is one of the reasons we really welcome visitors here, because this is our pride and joy over here. We love to show people this high tunnel. It's just the highlight of our farm, we think. And the reason being that we have a manager here named Mike, and he just totally babies these tomatoes. This was given to us, this high tunnel, as a grant by the USDA, and we've made very, very good use of it. And what we're doing is growing tomatoes in here totally naturally. No herbicides, no pesticides. We do not put poisons on any of our food ever. And Mike feeds them with fish emulsion. And, you know, out in the fields, because we do have field tomatoes also, but out in the fields, the wind is blowing the tomatoes, and that's important. They really have to be touching each other all the time. Well, you don't have that in here, but Mike comes in with a leaf blower, and he blows on the tomatoes, and he simulates the field conditions for them. So he's feeding them fish emulsion, he's blowing on them with the leaf blower.
That's pretty neat, actually. I think that's funny.
And they're going to get to about 9 feet in here. And they are, from what everyone tells us, the absolute best tomatoes they have ever tasted. So I think it's successful what he's doing. And he's in here all the time working on them. So they are babied, they are delicious, and they are all natural for sure.
They are absolutely delicious. I can completely attest to it, as I had the honor and the privilege of trying them last year. And phenomenal, unbelievable product comes out of here. So I believe Salvador is lurking back here somewhere, so let's see if we can find the butcher and see what he's up to.
Miyama, no Miyama, Miyama, no Miyama, Miyama, no Miyama. She lost me not. Linda's crazy about me.
She is.
We just met. She just told me go in my garden and take anything you want. Look what I just took. This grape tomatoes. They're sweet, they're sweet as honey. I know why. She She's got the honeybee right here.
That's it.
That's why they're so sweet.
You figured it out.
See, and I'm not even a genius.
I think you are, Sal.
This-
With a knife, for sure.
This place is priceless.
Oh my
John,
God.
I haven't seen things like this since I left Sicily.
That's
I mean-
like eating sugar, Sal.
It is.
Oh my
Sugar,
Lord.
know-
No acidity at all.
There's so much love into these tomatoes that it's.
Delicious.
This is the first time that somebody's me speechless, and Linda did.
Let's walk around. So we're up here where the chickens are on the property, and I'm sure there's a little bit of a story or history to these chickens as well. Linda, so explain to Salvador, myself, and our audience about our chickens.
Well, the chickens started when I had a daycare here. It was called Farm Fun Daycare, and we were outdoors all of the time, and we just wanted to do nature farm things with the kids all the time. So we incubated. We incubated chicks, and ever since then, and that was probably a good 10 years ago, we have been having chickens here, and now we sell the eggs, and these are free range, as you can see. They run all around the place. They are happy and healthy, and the eggs are those big, bright orange yolks that are so good, you know, because they're eating really healthy, you know. Sometimes we pick some of the weeds and some of the bugs and we throw it to them. They really like that, but it's all natural stuff, you know. And then we have, of course, their manure, and so we can mix that in with the other manure that we've got over here, and it makes for beautiful dirt. I mean, the dirt is, that's what we feed the dirt. You don't need herbicides and pesticides. You feed it with natural things. And so the chickens are working. Everything here works. And visitors even work, usually. We don't usually let visitors get away without doing some kind of work here. So the chickens are working, and the bees are working.
So Linda, what do we have here? What exactly are the herbs and stuff that we have growing here?
We grow a little of everything for the most part. We've got fennel, we've got several different kinds of thyme, Greek oregano, Italian oregano, parsley, even a little cat mint, because we like the cats to hang around here and keep the mice away. So we let them come in and explore every now and then. We're growing it kind of as permaculture,
Right.
so that there's weeds mixed in, because you cannot. I can't spray or anything, so I can't get rid of every single weed. So we decided the next best thing to do was permaculture,
Right.
which means letting it grow as if it was growing naturally out in the wilderness or whatever. But we know where everything is that we can eat, and so we pick it fresh. Every time I have to cook at night, I come out like 5 o'clock. I get to pick out my little herbs and everything, and we do sell them also.
Fantastic. It smells unbelievable too. Standing here, you're getting all these different aromas hitting you. It's outrageous. So for the last spot of the tour, we are where the Roma tomatoes and the San Marzanos are grown. And those are the two particular tomatoes that we use to crush for our sauce for the restaurant. And then also located to the left of us is the basil, both obviously very important ingredients in making our homemade sauce. Well, Linda, I wanted to thank you for today. This was really wonderful. We enjoyed ourselves, learned quite a bit, and I think our audience did as well. So thank you so much for opening your farm up to us.
I'm so happy that you came to visit. And
Thanks.
you know what? We baby our produce so much that we don't even want to just give it to any chef. So we are absolutely thrilled because we've eaten at Caffe Anello a few times. It's so, so good. And we only want a good restaurant to use our produce. So this is a really nice match. I'm happy to be
Thank you.
working with you.
The feeling is completely mutual. Thank you so much. And thank you for tuning into this week's episode of The Butcher and the Chef.